Chef Tyler with UT Culinary Institute. I'm going to demonstrate today a couple recipes that you guys can make in your dorm room as you come back to campus for fall 2020. All of the items that we're going to use in our dishes today came from our local Publix at University Commons. The dishes we're going to make will utilize your microwave and very little other utensils. The first dish we're going to make is a bowtie pasta salad with cooked chicken and pesto. We're going to use our microwave to cook our bowtie pasta. It's not a typical way to cook pasta, but in our dorm room, that's all that we have to be able to cook. The first step is to preheat water. We're going to do a 4-to-1 ratio on water, so I have 4 cups of water in a Tupperware container. This is a Rubbermaid one that we found at Publix. I have 1 cup of bowtie pasta. I preheated my water for 5 minutes on high. It's not quite at a boil yet. We're going to add in our 1 cup of bowtie noodles. The most important thing is to add a little bit of oil to our water. This is going to stop the water from boiling over the bowl and getting all over your microwave. We'll put our pasta back in the microwave for 5 minutes. We'll check it and we'll add time as needed. Each pasta is going to cook a little bit differently depending on the size and thickness. For the decent results, you guys will read the box. It'll give you an estimated amount of time. This bowtie pasta says it takes 11 minutes. We'll check it after 5 and we'll add a few more minutes as needed. While we're waiting on our pasta to cook, we're going to work on an Italian Mediterranean salad where we don't have to cut the lettuce, we don't have to wash the lettuce, and we can make a real quick vinaigrette to go with it. The vinaigrette that I'm going to demonstrate is a very basic vinaigrette. It consists of oil, vinegar, mustard, some salt and pepper. This oil is a blend of olive oil and canola oil. Roughly $3.50 for this large bottle. This will last you quite a long time in your dorm room. I like a red wine vinegar when I'm doing an Italian salad, and I went with the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale mustard for today. The mustard is going to act as an emulsifier so that our dressing will be semi-emulsified. You can skip the mustard if you want and just do a basic oil and vinegar. A typical salad dressing is going to be 3 parts oil, 1 part vinegar. To do that, we're going to look at our container and somewhat guesstimate. Everybody likes a little bit different acidity. You can make yours as sour as you want. We can add sugar to sweeten it. A classic French one will sometimes go 2 parts oil, 1 part vinegar, a little more acidic. The more bitter the green that you have, the more acidic the dressing you're going to want. Add in our Dijon mustard. Add as much or as little as you want of the Dijon. A little bit of salt and pepper. Put a lid on my little Tupperware container, and all we have to do is shake it up. You could do this with any type of vinegar as well. You could do this with a raspberry vinegar if you wanted to. So we can see the mustard is allowing for a semi-emulsification. This will separate back out over time, but this will give us a dressing for the time being. Taste it. This one needs a little bit more salt and pepper. A good rule when adding salt and pepper is you can always add more, you can't take it away. So start with a little bit of salt and pepper and add more as needed. The salad greens that we're going to use today is an Italian salad blend that we got from Publix. This is leaf lettuce, romaine, and radicchio. We're going to go back to that same Tupperware that we used for our pasta. This has already been pre-washed. We don't have to wash it, we don't have to cut it. Each bag is going to get you 2 to 3 salads, depending on if you're using this as a side or a main entree. To go with our salad today, I have a few different toppings. that we found that will pair nicely with this. We have some teardrop peppers. These are really tiny little red peppers. They're sweet and tangy. We're going to add a couple of our peppers. These are found over near the deli meats, packed, ready to go. We have a feta salad. This is cubed feta, seasonings, olives. We'll add that as we're making our Italian or Mediterranean salad. In the produce section, you can find pre-cut onions, peppers, things like that, whatever you might want. I chose just to go with some red onion today to make a nice simple salad. Okay, we'll toss the ingredients. Add our dressing. You will not need all of this dressing. This will hold in the refrigerator for at least 7 days, the dressing will. As you're planning for your week of meals, dress the salad when you're ready to eat it. Don't dress it ahead of time. The acid in the dressing will start wilting the greens and it won't last so long. Okay. We'll go ahead and plate our basic Mediterranean salad. We have our salad ready to go. Our microwave went off, letting us know that 5 minutes are up. Let's check our pasta. Okay. I like to use a fork to stir it, to check. Okay, it's still fairly small, it's still dark in color. We're going to put this back in for another 4 minutes. We'll check it after 4 minutes. The other pasta dish we're going to work on today is a red lentil penne pasta. This comes in about an 8-ounce box. You'll get 3 servings out of this box if you're doing a 1-cup portion dry. Our bowtie pasta, you'll get about 5 portions out of that box. I went ahead and pre-made some of the lentil pasta earlier. This was made in the microwave the exact same way. The box on the lentil pasta though said it takes 7 minutes versus 11. Make sure you guys read your box. Okay? We'll look at the difference in size. You can see it very well. The lentil pasta grew about 3 times the size. We started out with this and we ended up with a big bowl of pasta. For this one, we're going to use a store-bought creamy Alfredo sauce. I'm gonna put about 4 large spoonfuls in. If you really like Alfredo, you guys can add more, you can add less, you can add a tomato sauce. These are just ideas for you guys to do in the dorm room. I also picked up a homemade sun-dried tomato pesto. Found this in the same aisle as the tomato sauce. We're gonna put in 2 or 3 small spoonfuls of the pesto. Stir this up. Now I have rotisserie chicken. You can buy the rotisserie chicken at Publix in the hot food section over by the deli. You can also buy it refrigerated. The ones that they don't sell a certain period of time, they'll move into refrigeration. So we're going to add a little bit of rotisserie chicken. If you buy a hot rotisserie chicken, you could have the leg and thigh one day, put it in the refrigerator, pull the breast meat the next day, and really extend the life of this chicken for multiple different meals. Okay. I'm going to mix up my pasta here. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. Because we added a room temperature Alfredo, because we added a cold chicken, we're going to want to add this back to the microwave for 30 to 45 more seconds to warm it all back up before we plate it. Since my bow tie is still cooking, we'll use TV magic and say we did it. We'll add it to our bowl, and we can garnish with a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Publix has a imported cheese section by the deli where you can get Parmigiano Reggiano. You can go over to the sliced cheese section and just get a fancy shredded parm that's ready to go. As we're waiting on our bow tie to finish, each of these recipes can be made for under $3.50. You may have to invest in a few items like our oil and vinegar that'll last you. Our teardrop peppers could make 10 to 15 salads over the lifetime, so you may have to invest a little bit. As we're making our bow tie pasta, I chose to use a sea salt and cracked black pepper seasoned chicken breast. This is found near where the hot dogs are. This is a full intact muscle chicken. Okay, they've sliced it, they've cooked it. It's got black pepper seasoning. They had a few different flavors. Be careful which one you buy. Some of them look like it's a processed meat that they form together, like a chicken nugget of some sort. But this is a pure chicken breast that's just been cooked, cooled, and sliced. I have a basil pesto that we're going to use, and then our Parmesan. This is a very, very simple pasta. Our microwave went off. We're going to try our bow tie pasta. My commercial microwave is a little bit stronger than the one you probably have in your dorm room. Your pasta may need to cook a little bit longer. Mine's perfect at 9 minutes. We need to strain our water. If you buy these little Rubbermaid containers, you get 3 of them to a pack. You could do 1 to make your salad, 1 to cook your pasta, 1 to drain. Put the lid on it gently. This stops us from having to have a colander, a strainer, anything like that in our dorm room. We're going to do the same process we did with our penne. We're going to add a little bit of our basil pesto. I'm not going to add the Alfredo this time. The basil pesto would pair nicely with one of the tomato sauces or a vodka sauce that they have there. I'm going to add in my chicken. Earlier I showed you how big the chicken was. This pulls nicely with your fingers. You don't need a knife for it whatsoever. Again, we had cold chicken, we had room temperature pesto. We're going to pop this in the microwave, let it warm up for about 30 seconds. You can garnish it with a little bit of Parmesan cheese and we're ready to go. A box of pasta is only going to cost about $1 at the store. Whatever you want to add to it is up to you guys, but this is a way to cook pasta in the microwave, add lean protein, garnish it with some cheese, make a nice salad that you can save. We'll pull out our bow tie. We'll add this to our bowl. Garnish with our parm. We're ready to go. So in about 15 minutes we were able to make a penne pasta with rotisserie chicken and Alfredo sauce, a penne bow tie pasta with chicken, and a fresh salad utilizing feta, olives, teardrop peppers, and an Italian lettuce mix. Hope you guys enjoy your fall semester. If you guys ever need anything, we're located at 2712 Neelan Drive. We teach classes through the Retail, Hospitality, and Tourism Department. We have a brand new baking class that we're going to be offering in spring 21, and an advanced foods class that we're going to offer in fall of 21. So look for the classes, come see us, enjoy your semester.